This is a classic video here from DOA 5 Vanilla of Master fighting one of the best Genfu players of all time, Sweet Revenge. Sweet Revenge, if you guys don't know who Sweet Revenge is one of the older school players from the DOA 4 era. I want to say he might have been around in DOA 2U, but he wasn't that great at the game. He didn't really start picking up steam until like the end of DOA 4 and then in DOA 5 and Ultimate. But Sweet Revenge for a while was winning almost every tournament he went to. Sweet Revenge was a fucking problem. If you guys want to know who this guy is, gotta do your DOA homework, man. This guy is a legend in the community. He doesn't play anymore for obvious reasons because Genfu is no longer in the game and he doesn't like Elliot. So we're gonna watch this video as we talk about. We do gotta turn this down a little bit. Might be a little loud. So obviously, you know, with this, there's honestly so much shit to say, to be honest with you guys, and I don't really know where to start. But this entire thing with this hairstyle stuff, like, people, oh shit, I almost fell over. People don't really understand certain things that they say, and, you know, you can't really blame them for being ignorant with certain stuff because they don't really know what the hell they're talking about. Now, I'm not giving, I hope you guys don't think that I'm giving Team Ninja an excuse or giving them anything, or, you know, Koei Tecmo. I'm not doing that, okay? You guys know me. You guys know I love DOA. I love Team Ninja. And you guys know that I always do my best to try to defend them. However, their business practices, Koei Tecmo, this is Koei Tecmo, their business practices and the way that they're doing their content and their DLC is completely unacceptable. This is not okay. It hasn't been okay. This is this thing that they're doing with this hairstyle shit is completely unacceptable. And as you guys gotta understand, DOA has never been a huge game. DOA community has always been a community that has kind of ran itself, especially when it comes to tournaments and stuff. Before we had a world championship, a lot of the tournaments, even back before DOA 5, was pretty much a community effort, if I would say. So this game has pretty much ran itself for a long time. So what I'm trying to get to here is that we have a lot of you guys maybe newer to the scene. I know a lot of you guys in here have been around for a long time. You understand what I'm talking about. But I come from the DOA 2U days. I wasn't competing until DOA 5, but I come from the DOA 2U days. I've been around for a while, and I've seen a lot of stuff throughout DOA Central and Free Step Dodge. And this practice that they're doing now is absolutely bullshit. It's not fair, and it's not excusable. People are out there making this excuse of, oh, well, you don't have to buy it. And I was okay with that excuse for a while. I was letting Team Ninja or Koei Tecmo get that off, rather, because it is optional. But now you're putting something in the game that people want. They have wanted badly since before DOA 6, since DOA 5, DOA 4, whatever DOA you're talking about. Something that other games all have, and not only is it free, but they have a whole color palette where they can put whatever they want in whatever colors. You give us a very small selection of hairstyle colors, you know, there may be a color somebody else wants, and we have to, we have to pay for it, which is okay. We knew we were going to have to pay for it. However, you make it so that we can't own more than one at one time, or whatever the case may be. It's wrong. And again, I try my best to defend Team Ninja and Koei Tecmo. And, you know, again, one thing I need you guys to understand is that Team Ninja, and I say this a lot because you guys have to understand who you're blaming and who the hell you're talking to, okay? Who you're talking about. Everyone tagging Team Ninja and all this stuff, you guys got to understand. Team Ninja is a development team within Koei Tecmo, okay? Team Ninja has to do whatever Koei Tecmo tells them to do. Okay, if Koei Tecmo says you're not putting this out, they're not doing it. If Koei Tecmo says you have to do this by this deadline, you have to do it. You guys gotta understand. And then on top of that, with Neo coming into the works, obviously they're gonna put all the resources that they can into Neo. I know this for a fact because I've been speaking to a Team Ninja rep who I'm not gonna name because it's not important, but you guys have to understand who the fuck you're blaming here. Okay, you're blaming the wrong people. This is not Team Ninja. Okay, Team Ninja, the team that's working on DOA right now, loves this game. I can tell you guys that. However, I can tell you guys also that Koei Tecmo is only going to give Team Ninja so much resources, okay? You have to look at history. Look how well the World Tour did last year. $90,000 World Tour. They paid me and Shay Swift Eye as their lead commentators. They paid for a lot of other stuff for promotion and stuff, right? But then you have 40-man tournaments. Then you have 30-man tournaments. Where is the payout for that? Don't get me wrong, DOA 6 wasn't the best, you know, as far as launch, but you guys got to look at it. They lost out so big last year. You guys have no idea. They lost out so big on that World Championship. Okay, they lost so much money. People weren't coming out to the tournaments. We didn't get Evo. A lot of different stuff came into that. And with that said, first of all, they're not going to do a World Championship this year. It's very obvious that they're not going to do one for obvious reasons. The last one tanked. Okay, and otherwise, we probably would have gotten an announcement now, getting close to final round, getting close to March now. Not saying that there won't be one, but just telling you guys straight up from what I know, what I've heard, and have been hearing from people, there will not probably be a World Championship this year. With that said, you can't really blame them for that. If you think about it, who the hell is this guy calling me? It's a random dude on Instagram keeps calling me. Stop. You can't really be mad at them, you know what I'm saying, for not doing one. We didn't show up. Regardless of whether DOA 6 was great, whether it sucked at launch, whatever, we didn't show up for the World Championship that they put on. With that said, certain things we have to kind of blame ourselves for in a way. Not saying that it's our fault that the game sucked when it first came out and there were problems with it, but at the end of the day, we still didn't show up to the tournaments. And the community wasn't supporting the tournament scene. And it's like a slap in the face, kind of. Because, don't get me wrong, DOA 6 is a lot of things. It may be incomplete, and maybe all this other stuff. It may have been incomplete when it came out, whatever. But we don't have to have a DOA 6. We could still be playing DOA 5. I know a lot of people would probably prefer that. So you guys have to understand, at this point, we probably would have lost support for DOA 5. And then it would have been, oh, we need a DOA 6. Look at all these other games getting their new games, and blah, blah, blah. Like, it's kind of like Team Ninja can't win. Again, we're putting the blame on Team Ninja, but I don't want you guys to think that I'm trying to cover up for Koei Tecmo, because I'm not. I'm trying to defend Team Ninja the best way I can, because you guys don't understand from a business standpoint. A lot of stuff people just don't get that goes on behind the scenes. But I'm telling you guys this. That combo was crazy that Sweet Revenge just did. I'm telling you guys this. If you're going to blame people, blame the right people. Stop blaming the wrong people. Understand that Team Ninja only has so much power to do whatever the fuck they want, which obviously they don't have much. And also understand, like, for example, look at DOA Dimensions. Oh, why can't we go back to DOA Dimensions? Don't get me wrong, it sucks to go back to DOA Dimensions and see the kind of quality stuff that we got. But also, you have to understand that that game was published by fucking Nintendo. Do you know how much money Nintendo has? The resources? Guys, it was published by fucking Nintendo. You guys, like, gotta understand this stuff. You have to look at the deeper picture here. You know what I'm saying? But with that said, the second part of my argument is that this shit that Koei Tecmo is doing with this hair, it's completely unacceptable. It's not acceptable. I'm not going to act like it's acceptable. None of us as players, we deserve far better than what Koei Tecmo is giving us. Granted, is that Ravy screaming like that? Granted, okay, fucking, it's something that we've wanted for a long time. We've wanted these hairstyles for a long time. But at the same time, it's one of those things where, like, the current situation with this sucks. Now, another thing that I wanted to add to this video is that if you guys look at the description for the last video that I put up, and I'm also going to put it in this description, I'm going to put in the link where you guys can send your thoughts to Koei Tecmo. I'm not really sure if it's Team Ninja or Koei Tecmo directly, but you guys need to get on there and submit your thoughts to them, because I'm telling you guys, employees themselves are kind of like, what the fuck about this situation? And when that is the case, it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So, hopefully there is something done about the current state of this costume shit, or the hairstyle shit. And dude, this isn't just the hairstyle stuff. I hope you guys understand. This is far beyond just the hairstyle stuff. Okay, this is Team Ninja's whole business, or Koei Tecmo's entire DLC business platform, or fucking process since this game came out. They're reselling us all old DLC. They're reselling us characters from DOA 5 with 2 new moves. They're reselling us costumes that are exactly the same. They're reselling us other costumes that maybe change just a little bit. You're charging us for shit that we already paid for in a previous installment. And it's expensive. The season passes. Look how much the season passes cost. Like it's fucking unacceptable. Do you guys really think that Team Ninja, as much as they love this game, and I know that some of the team that's working on it, as much as they love this game, you guys really think they would be doing this to us? It's not their call. You guys gotta understand, because without Koei Tecmo, there is no DOA right now. It's very expensive. It's very, very fucking expensive. What's up, Destruction Bomb, man? Very expensive. Season passes are unacceptable. Now, if you're gonna charge us that much money for a season pass, how are you going to put the content in it that you're giving us? The content is unacceptable. Half of it is reskins of characters. For example, this Tamaki character coming to the game. Yeah, she's kind of a fresh face to the DOA fighting series, but she's not a fresh face to DOA in general. She's still a character that was made by this company. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not new. This is a fucking character that came from another game that's made by the same company. So is it really a new character? Can we really call her a new character? You know, we haven't played with her in DOA. You know what I mean? But either way, I just wanted to kind of get you guys to understand that you're blaming the wrong people here. Stop tagging Team Ninja and shit. Even though you want to make them aware of the situation, I get it. But stop blaming them for something that they fucking, quite frankly, have no control over. Okay? You guys got to know who you're blaming. You guys got to know what the fuck is going on. So I can tell you guys for a guaranteed fact that it's not the case. Okay? But it's still not acceptable. I'm not making an excuse for them. It's not, because I'm pissed off just as well as you are.